Dr. Paul Baratero, founder and CEO of Synergy Science. I want to make a short video with you in mind in your house. On the front of the Echo H2 machine is a knob. It's rare, but every once in a while it can become a little bit loose. I want to show you how to tighten this knob in your own house and not have to have the hassle of sending the machine back to us. So now that we are going to talk about how to tighten this knob, that would be if this knob has gotten a little bit loose. Again, I'm using a butter knife. You can, of course, use a screwdriver or an appropriate tool, but in the interest of knowing what you'll have in your house and not having to get any extra tool of any kind, I'm going to show you how to do it with a butter knife and a Phillips head screwdriver. First step we're going to do is, of course, make sure the machine is off. You're going to take your butter knife, this rubber part that allows you to turn and grip it, we're going to gently put the butter knife right underneath that and go underneath this, lift it up just enough to slide it over. There is a rib right here, and I'll explain that in a minute. It's very important that you put it on in a certain way. You now have the decorative cover, and we're going to take very carefully the butter knife and we're going to go. There's these little spots that you can go into, but if you just gently pry, it'll come right off. And so you have this cover, and be very careful. There's these little tabs that need to be there to lock it in to these 4 holes. Make sure that they don't get broken. Now, the final step is pulling this rubber cover that covers the screw. And if you have fingernails, you can go ahead and take it out, or of course, you can use your butter knife. And so that's just a little rubber cover. However, if it's pushed in a little bit, you can use an eyeglass screwdriver or something similar that can just get in there and pull that out. Once you've exposed the screw, that's what is causing the knob to be loose. So what we want to do is turn this all the way. You notice that would be on. We turn it all the way to off and hold the knob snug and then tighten the screw. Don't over tighten, but you want it to be snug. Once we've done that, now we know that the knob is solid, and we would do everything back in reverse. You would first take the rubber cover for the screw and just push it to where it is snug and flat. The next step is to take our rubber piece and make sure, note, this rib goes on the forward side. So this rib needs to go in a track that is right here. So when we push that back on, it should fit nicely right into that track. The final is to make sure that we match up our indicator. In this case, the machine's on off. And so we're going to take the little tab, locking tab, and we're going to put it in this hole that matches up to off. And you can always test it and make sure that the indicator is proper, and then you just push it on and it will snap in place. That is how you would tighten up your knob on your Echo H2 machine if it became a little bit loose.